Guys, today I'm taking you thrifting with me to a charity shop we've never been to on my channel. I have been to numerous times, but I've never filmed it, so I'm taking you guys and I hope you guys enjoy this. So let's get right on.
Think I got a crush on you. Wanna try something new.
So this video is looking like a whole damn movie, so I'm about to break it to you because it's not. So then we got there. So before we get into the info on the shop itself and what it has to offer, let me just tell you where you can find this shop. So the shop is situated in Msida next to the Lidl. There's a huge ass Lidl there, and yeah, you can get there. There it is, I'm zooming into it, but you can get there by catching multiple buses. If you are in Malta, download the Talini app if you don't have it, and search for this stop, Villa Ambrosa, so that you can see which bus you have to take. You can either get from the Hamroon side or from the other side, from the like Birkirkara side, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's very easy to get there. You just have to catch one bus. I'm pretty sure that the 213 goes there because that's what we took to go there. And other than that, your girl found out about it when she was in junior college because it's very, very close to it. So if you go to junior college and you have some free time, maybe you can pop by if you want. And yeah, now let's get into the shop. So guys, if I had to talk about my favorite part about this shop would be the men's section, because they have a ton of cool stuff in the men's section. Like when I used to go there so often, because I used to go to junior college, as I've already said, I used to find so many things in the men's section, like oversized tops, oversized hoodies, even good fitting hoodies, to be honest. And yeah, that's why I went there first. I went to check out the men's section, but this shop has a section for everyone. It literally has a big, huge, to be honest, section for books, which is like, wow. I will show you later, but here's the pricing for the men's section, for the winter clothes of the men. And other than that, look at how many jackets there are. I mean, there are so many things you can find, even trousers, even jeans. Yeah, some of the jeans are actually pretty big, but you can easily find the treasure there if you go there every now and then. So then there is the women's section, and the women's section is huge, like for real, huge and huge. So here we have the black and white clothing, which is all up on a rail. Again, this thrift shop in specific is really organized, and it makes it so freaking easy to find things like this because it facilitates the thrifting experience. I actually found some brands also, but there wasn't something in specific which spoke to me. But other than that, yeah, let me show you the other part of the women's section. So here's the next part. Here you can see the women's section. Here first you can see the prices of the winter women clothes. And this is just the beginning, like for real. Here's a little overview of the shop. Then as you can see, there is also a selection of shoes, which this store in specific is really like filled with, because there is a ton of shoes which are actually not that old and that can actually be worn. Yeah, then I looked more into the women's section because there are, as I've said, a ton of different sections in the women's section. Like as you can see at the back, that's all women clothing. And yeah, I didn't really find anything here, but as I've said, when I used to go, I used to find so many things here. I used to love it. And if you go very often, you are in for much more of a treat because you get to see every new item they put every day, because they have a ton of new items daily. There is also a whole section for jackets and all kinds of jackets, to be honest. Puffer, blazers, coats, denim jackets, yeah, I ran out of ideas. But yeah, all kinds of jackets you can ever imagine. Here's a little overview of the whole women's section. There's also a section for scarves, and I found this beauty, but I have something very similar to it, so I didn't get it. But yeah, I don't want to make this very long, so guys, today is not my day. I didn't really find anything that I like. As I've said, just because today was not a good thrifting day doesn't mean that I shouldn't thrift ever again. But I didn't really find anything that I like or anything that's like wow, but which I would not get, if you know what I mean. I have come here and I have been here numerous times and I've found a lot of branded stuff before, so I would still recommend you guys to come check this place out, because maybe when you come you might find something that's branded or something that's actually nice. I mean, guys, I found this bag, which is a Louis V fake, I think, a Louis V dupe, which could pass as real, but when we opened inside you could easily see that it is not real from how cheaply it is made inside. But yo, there's also a whole section full of bags. There's the bag I talked about, but there's a whole section for bags. This shop also has a whole library, because that's what I call this, because there's so many books. I mean, I also found this, which is not that old and which I totally recommend to you bookworms. Now you'll get your popcorn, because we're going to another thrift store, so it's gonna be a ride. So the only thing I will tell you guys about this shop is don't be fooled, because it has so many gems inside of it. Also a throwback, but there are so many gems which I recommend you going there. You just really have to search a little. So my loves, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more similar content and more thrift with me's and thrifting challenges, as well as some fashion content here and there. I hope you enjoyed this. I loved going to two shops, and yeah, I hope you guys go and check them out for yourself, and I'll catch you on my next one. Bye!